Hello, buddy. Crow back again with another Zaccaria Pinball table. This time we're going to be looking at Pool Champion from 1985. I heard there were some updates done recently, mainly to fix things like the rules and stuff. The Switch edition, I've been told, has been updated as well, though I do not really play the Switch version. I do it mostly on Steam, just more convenient for me. Switch version is great for portable. But this information may be out of date because I am filming this on October, looks like October 6th, and I'm pretty sure I'm not putting this video out till sometime in November. But aside from that, let's go into Pool Champion.
Pool Champion.
All right. All right, here is Pool Champion. Have not looked at this before. Let's get some initial impressions here. Standard translite, I guess, or backlash, who knows what that is exactly. I'm not going to look it up. All I know is not 3D molded like Time Machine or Locomotion or anything like that. Let's look at the table, see what we got. We should have the game time bonus. Yeah, that's what it looks like. We have that there. Let's get a quick... I have a tendency to like the billiards theme tables, pinball tables, for some reason. Don't know why. I'm not a big billiards fan, but I do like it. Looks like we've got a 1-ball, a 3-ball shot, a 5-ball shot, 11-ball shot, 13-ball shot, and a 15-ball shot. Got some green targets there in the middle. Don't know exactly. Oh, looks like we got a flipper up there. Maybe we have to like flip that open in order to access that area. Otherwise, it kind of looks like it'll flip around. That's interesting. There's a red special over there. And there's a standing target there. Wow, it looks pretty interesting. I don't know, there's a whole shot up here. Looks like it comes down that way. Oh, it looks like when the flipper opens, it'll come down this left channel here. Pretty interesting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be playing this for a while, but you'll see a transition to after I've done that, and I'll try to explain this table a little bit more. Alright, I just got done playing Pool Champion for what looks like an hour and a half. Kind of an addictive table. I really like it. It's got one thing I really don't like on it, and I will get to that. We got these green targets in the middle. I'm going to save that for last. But we have these 6 balls on the side. They are pop-ups. You see the 4 is up, but I think the other ones are down for the moment. But you hit these, and they become lit, and while they're lit, I guess, they come down, and the targets are worth 30,000 points each. But get them all down, and you hit this hole in the center. Now, if you hit the hole in the center, regardless, the bumpers start flashing, and the bumpers are worth 1,000 points then, as long as they're flashing, as opposed to 100 points. And I think it stays that way till the end of the ball. I'm not sure. It never seemed to run out. But if you have all of the balls sunk in the 8 holes in the side, and you hit the hole in the middle, then this flipper kind of flips open. If you remember before, it was closed. Here it's open because I opened it up in the last game I played. And that allows you to shoot the ball down this channel. It's like hitting the 8 ball. You can see it over there. Once you hit the 8 ball, it actually is giving you 2 advances towards the red special. So you will get the 2 L's. This is obviously something that's set up in the machine, where you can set up how many lights you get per channel. Now the thing is, though, it doesn't open, it doesn't close up again. You just keep hitting it in there, and then you hit in there the second time, you get the B and the A, and then the third time you hit in there, you'll get the red special. And the red special is an extra ball. I did do that once, but that won't be in the game you're gonna see later on. And then once you get the red special, it closes, and you basically repeat. Is there anything else I'm going to go over before? Yeah, you got the standing target. It doesn't seem to ever drop this 30,000 target, so I'm not sure about that. I think that's all it is. Yes, actually, I'll get to the thing I dislike the most about this table. This right side is normal. The in lane feeds to the flipper, and the out lane drains the ball. But here we've got something very unusual. This out lane here actually feeds to a ball return. So you actually get 10,000 points the first time, 30,000 points the second time, and you get a green special, it looks like, when it's lit. I don't know what the green special is. I never did that enough times. But it shoots the ball back into play. Now, this big, giant, wide open area here, you've got a good chance of the ball draining. If it hits just the right trajectory, it will not bounce around. It'll just drain. Sometimes when it does bounce around there, it'll drain. A lot of times it will feed to the flipper, but it's just really frustrating when it seems to happen a lot. Like right after you launch the ball, you launch the ball, it kind of bounces around, and then it just kind of shoots right down, and you lose the ball right away. That was kind of frustrating. Actually, the other thing I'm going to mention here, I totally forgot about it until I just noticed it here. The bonus is there. I think every, looks like, I'm looking at it, looks like every light there, every time you get a bonus, one of those lights, 1 through 10 lights up. And I guess each one of those lights is worth 10,000 each, just looking at it. Now the thing is, so you get a times 20 multiplier, 40, 60, 80. And the way you get those multipliers is you got these lights over here. You just have to hit both channels. Right now it's alternating, but when you start out with, they're both lit. And if you can unlight both of them, you actually advance the multiplier to times 20, and then they relight and you do it again, and it's times 40, times 6. Now that sounds like a lot, but honestly, my bonuses have never been really that huge. In fact, when you finally lose the ball, it doesn't matter how big your bonus is, it kind of just blows right by it, adding it to your score. Like within a second or so, you don't even really notice. So it's not really something worth going for. Now, I will tell you something worth going for. I discovered these green targets here. This is the primary thing to go for. You drop them all down once. You get, I think it lights up yeah. So I don't know what scoring you get, but you might get 5,000 points or something like that. I don't know. But they pop back up. The 10,000 light is lit. You drop them again, supposedly you get 10,000 points. Then the 30,000 point light is lit. You drop them all again, then the orange special is lit. Drop them all again, the orange special is 1,000,000 points. So you could easily get half your score, or more, or less, depending on how good you are, just by going for these green targets. And the way the ball bounces around, you have a pretty good chance of catching it again. The only time, the way I was playing it was I would get the green, the 1,000,000 points, and then I would look, oh, do I have, the ball would bounce around enough to where I'd probably sink 6 balls just in the process of doing that. And I'm like, oh, now I'll go up for the center target there, get that, and then go for the red ball special. But if you're good enough, you can just keep going for those green targets, and who knows how many millions you could collect. So it's a fun table. This drain here, very frustrating. I will mention that the sound effects, it's another one of those tables where little ditties kind of do match the theme, but then the sound effects totally at all don't match the theme at all. You listen for that when you do see the game near the end. For right now, we'll go over a bunch of different lighting effects, and then you'll see the best game I had during the stream. Final thoughts after that. See you after that. So the table starts out promising enough, playing The Entertainer, which was the theme to the movie The Sting, but then the sound effects really go downhill after that. So when you do see the game, I've mentioned this before, just keep your ears out for that. What we're looking at now is kind of the default lighting, the morning mode. This is what you normally would play if you didn't change any of the settings. Again, I have the lamps turned down. We've transitioned over to the afternoon mode. Lots of shadows on this one. This is probably my least favorite of the modes, just because I find all those shadows pretty distracting. But I guess it would be true to real life, because I have played tables in that condition before. This is my favorite mode, usually the midnight mode. And there's lots of lights on this table, so everything's well illuminated, especially for this. Even for what's coming up next, which would be the Stormy Mode. And usually this is so dark you really can't see anything, but wow, there's so many lights on there. Even the lightning flashes don't even really distract you that much because the contrast of the lighting. Wow, we didn't see too many lightning flashes there, but there was another one. But we'll get to another storm mode a little bit later. This is back to midnight mode with white lights, kind of like as if you redid this table with white LED lightings, and it's very, very bright, looks very, very nice. But because there's so many lights in here, even the rainbow lighting is very cool and very effective. Yeah, it's very colorful. I don't, I would actually prefer like the standard lighting or white lighting, but this is really good as well. This is back to morning mode. Very, very worn table. This table looks just really terrible. Way worse. I don't know. It's probably the same effect overlay, but for some reason here, it's way more effective. And then finally, we're doing the worn table here with the Stormy Mode. Everything's super dark. So the lightning flashes are a little bit more effective here. But yeah, wow, that flipper, I just noticed the flipper up in the corner is kind of not lit the same way as everything else. That kind of just stands out, just the way I'm looking at it. But anyway, for now, we're going to cut over to the best game I had during the stream. No, they're back to normal. It seems like a glitch that only happens occasionally. Thought I was gonna get that. Alright. Come on, I missed it again. This ball's not really doing a whole lot of anything. Oh man, that was a ripoff. Shoot. Ball 3. Come on. I don't think I'm gonna get that on this game, but even if I did, I'm still pretty far away from beating the top score I have. Although I do realize that now that I have all of the 6 holes lit, so I should really go for the top in this game, because the odds of me actually getting the 1,000,000 points, I don't know. Like, I should really just go for the top there. There we go, get in there. Actually remembered to nudge that time. That was almost a ball shot. Oh, I should actually go for the 1,000,000 point shot now. Shit. Okay. There we go, 1,000,000 points. And let's go for the 8-ball shot. Ah, man. Woo! And then this is my best game now. I knew that was gonna hit it. Yeah, I think this will be the last game. This is our bonus ball. Nice, we've got the flashing bumpers now. I do have a lot of time. Wow. Which didn't matter so much since since this is the bonus ball and all. ball shoots over there. Come on, let's get over on this flipper and almost. There we go. We got it. Well, Oh Susanna plays. And we drain the ball. Wow. And that's it. Time over. What's our bonus going to be? And as you can see, the bonus was hardly anything. Anyway, it was kind of interesting when I was playing that game because by the time I got to ball 3, I was like, there was no way that this game was going to be anywhere close to my best game. And I was really contemplating just restarting it, just restarting a game, because I do that a lot where it's like, oh, this game's nowhere, I'm just gonna restart. But then I had a really good third ball and I just surprisingly got past the best score I had. So it goes to show you never know what score you're actually gonna wind up with until the game is over, I suppose. Anyway, we're gonna close up this video. If you did like this video, and if you made it this far, you just may well have, be sure to like the video, maybe even leave a comment. And if you're not subscribed and you've made it this far, hey, maybe you want to subscribe as well, because I do have a lot of videos up just like this from Zaccaria Pinball, Pinball FX3, and Pinball Arcade. And there will be more videos to come. See you next time.